Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back again with another movie vlog for you. Today we're going to go see The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum and Daniel Radcliffe. And it looks like a pretty fun time. Kind of reminds me of like Romancing the Stone with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner in that 80s movie. So, I mean, it looks pretty funny. We've been looking forward to it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Coco's a Sandra fan. Sandra.
I mean, she's not like my favorite, but I don't hate her like you. I'm just kidding. You don't
No,
hate her.
I don't hate her, but I didn't like a lot of her movies in the 90s and stuff, but like, I don't know, now looking back on it, I'd watch them and probably like them.
Yeah.
But when I was a teenager and stuff, like, or growing up, like, I didn't like them that much.
Oh, and Brad Pitt's in this too.
Oh, Brad Pitt, yeah.
Yeah,
Brad,
you're laughing in the preview with his hair blowing in the wind.
Hopefully it's not one of those movies where, like, the preview shows all the funny parts, so.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of funny parts in the previews, and Channing Tatum is pretty funny to us, and when he's got, like, the long hair and looking like a Fabio on the cover of that book and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And Daniel Radcliffe, we really like Daniel Radcliffe, especially like lately with this underrated show he's in, Miracle Workers. Nobody seems to watch that show with him and Steve Buscemi.
So good.
But it's really funny. Check that out if you haven't.
Yeah,
but,
we had some good laughs with that one.
But yeah, so this should be good. We're hoping it's good. And yeah, so
I think it's gonna be fun.
we're gonna head on in there and check it out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back, guys.
We'll see you guys soon.
AMC, here we go. Channing Tatum, Channing Tatum's there, and he's over there on that side too.
Who?
Two posters for Channing Tatum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so these two movies in theaters at the same time with Channing Tatum. And we're back. The Lost City, huh?
Of D.
Of D.
They left that part out of this.
That's the name of the novel that it's kind of based on. What'd you think of that?
I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
It was really
too.
funny. The theater broke out into like laughter
Did that?
a few times.
Yeah.
Like, I love that when you see a movie and everybody shares in the laughter, not just you're just like, ha ha, all by yourself like a fucking asshole.
Like, ha ha.
So that was nice.
Yeah. So basically the plot was Sandra Bullock, and she writes romance novels, and Channing Tatum's kind of like the cover model star, like the Fabio character. So whenever she goes to book signings, he shows up and he gets all the glamour pretty much because he's hot, and and so anyways,
and he's got big energy.
yeah, big energy. Oh.
That's what yeah, anyways.
Yeah, and then so she's like, I don't even know.
She gets kidnapped by Daniel Radcliffe because he's trying to find this lost treasure that's she translates in her book, and she knows all about this because her late husband and her did exploring and traveling and archaeological stuff.
Yeah.
And Daniel Radcliffe knows that Sandra Bullock knows where this treasure is, so he kidnaps her, and Brad Pitt and Channing Tatum go to rescue her, and it's just this fun adventure of trying to rescue her. And
Exactly.
you'll have to see the movie to see how that all turns out.
Yeah.
It's just a batshit crazy fun time.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt's scenes were some of my favorite scenes in the movie, but he wasn't in it too much, but if he was in it more, it'd probably be a little bit better for me.
Yeah.
But I did have a lot of fun with the movie.
Yep.
I think I give it a 3.5.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the girl, what was her publisher?
Yeah.
Well, basically her best friend. I don't know her name, but she was hilarious too. She reminds me of my best friend because she would totally go cross country if I was kidnapped. So
Right.
Shout out. And the pilot of the cargo airplane, what's his name from The Office? He was good too.
Oscar Nunez.
Yeah. So yeah, all around it was a good cast. It was a fun time. It wasn't
It was like
it wasn't like the most amazing movie of all time, but it was fun. Like,
it was a fun, turn your brain off, just have a good time.
Yeah.
Not too much of a thinker, like.
Yeah.
Just some action, adventure.
Yeah. It had some serious moments too.
Yeah, it did.
But like, it was sentimental in that way, but it was cool because there was like little nods and pokes to like Indiana Jones, and I felt like Jungle Cruise vibes from like the remake, like the new Jungle Cruise. I felt a lot of vibes from that.
It was filmed in the Dominican Republic too, so it was like definitely some cool scenery and some locations.
Yeah,
were nice looking. So.
Yeah, it was funny because sorry.
No, you're good. It was funny.
It was funny because like Channing Tatum's usually like, you know, the muscles and the, you know, he's got the full package in like every movie he's in. You know, he's the muscles and he's the brains and he's charming and witty, and in this one he's like stumbling and fumbling over himself and he's not like confident. But I mean, that builds as his character develops. But I just thought that was fun seeing him like that.
Yeah, it was.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say that Sandra Bullock was pretty good in it. Actually, there's. Yeah. I don't think I had seen a movie of hers in quite some time, but yeah,
it's easy.
She doesn't do too much anymore.
It's easy to like fall back in love with her when you watch a movie.
I did think that when he first came out. And he's like, he's like wearing the long blonde like wig and doing all the dancing and stuff.
Hilarious.
That was freaking hilarious.
Yep. Yeah, there were some like moments where like I stopped breathing. I think because some like claustrophobic moments. I won't spoil it, but I was like, whew, like
you don't like
the
that type
one
of stuff.
and then another one, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't like this. But what I always like to try to take a message from a movie, and even though it was silly and fun, I took away from this, which obviously we know that you're supposed to do in life, leave the past in the past and face your fears and keep moving forward. Wouldn't you say so? Yeah. That was like one of the big roadblocks in one of the characters.
Yeah, is that like maybe like Coco's final thoughts or something we could do?
Yeah. Oh, and one more big thing, make sure that when you go see this movie, make sure you stay after the previews.
After the previews?
That's also another Coco thing now. I decided that's going to be a thing now because I said that stupidly in the last video.
Yeah, stay after the previews.
Make sure you stay after the previews.
Stay after the previews or you'll miss the whole damn movie.
Yeah. Stay after the previews. Those are my final thoughts.
So, yeah, that being said, I think we're off. We had fun with this one, but
and also, what's happening up here?
Pony bobbing.
Doesn't it look like a shift knob in like the car?
It looks like something.
I don't know. It's usually
growing pretty high there.
Usually it's there and everybody knows it, but I felt like I needed to point out that it's standing on its own on top of my head, which I think is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it looks okay.
I don't know. It's like the Coco signature.
Very fashion forward.
Something like that. I don't know. It's kind of got a mind of its own. It's weird. Anyways.
Until next time, guys. Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.